Okay, we're going to have a look at the new feature of Espresso Rec. This is the espressorec.co.uk website. And it's the Espresso Delimiter. This is Espresso Rec, which we open by using Control E. Next door is the high-speed VLOOKUP. Do a million VLOOKUP rows in a few seconds. And this is now the new feature, the Espresso Delimiter. Now what happens is this. Imagine you have a list with commas in, and it could have any other delineator in. And if you do standard Excel and you delineate these things and pick the comma in this particular case, when we finish, there's too many commas in the description field. There's some free-form text, and somebody's put too many commas in there, and so it's kind of bled, as it were, out into different columns. So that's what Excel does for you. This is what Espresso Rec does for you. It takes that data, and I mean, there might only be a few items in a CSV file with thousands and thousands of lines. It's a nuisance. You might not spot it. It might be below the screen when you open it. So you have to keep an eye out for these things. So just paste into column A your list you want to delineate, and click Delineate Now. And it'll spread it out, and it'll work out for you that pretty much it does this sort of thinking. It kind of works out. Clicking that button gives you a picture of what it's thinking. It kind of works out everything has got 4 columns in, and this one's got 6 columns in. So it does you a delineation of 4 columns, and it puts it there to let you know what it is. So when there's 20 columns, you have to count along yourself. And the final extra commas, it all sort of amalgamates into one cell. So then what it does is, if you have a separate problem and you the thing with too many commas in is actually in not the final cell, but Espresso Rec can deal with that as well. So this one, we take this over here, paste it in here, and this time, if I was to do about 2 seconds, so you can do its full guess. Here, it's trying to put all the final commas into the final column. But again, if we do a quick count and sort, we can see there's 4's the total column count, which it puts it in for you. So, and just counting across, the final column, the 4th one, is numbers. The one before that, the 3rd column, has got this free-form text in. So if you say that the column number with multi-delineators in is number 3, then it'll go, okay, it's not the final one, it's the 3rd column. So it puts all the extra commas into this one's got too many commas in this cell. So then you have your delineated list like this. It'll also work if for all sorts of other bits to clear and reset. All sorts of delineators work with this. So if you had a delineator just of the letter A, so if you do S, A, B, A, C, A, D, and you have the same thing here, except you had a D, A, T, A, R, R, C, A, D, 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 G, G, G. If the default delineator is a column. If you say I actually want the delineator to be the letter A, it'll delineate using a letter as well. So lots of other characters that Excel won't do as well. So there's the new feature of Espresso Rec for you.